danced all night. I could have danced all night. And still... Why am I back at my house? No, I was trying to save an alien baby, now it's probably dead! Hello world of YouTube, and welcome to my Eminem Discography Review Update. Yes, Samuel Rich, it's finally here! Here you go! My fucking MMLP2 review. I'm sorry you've been having to wait for so long, but here it is. I hope that you like it. The, album in question that I'm reviewing is the Marshall Mathers LP2 review to update my Eminem Discography review, which if you haven't seen part 1 through 3, they're all linked below in the other thing. I don't have the door for door in here with me, or else I'd link to it on there. But anyway, the album itself, Marshall Mathers LP2, before I get into it, I want to make a bit of an addendum because it has something to do with part of why I like parts of this album more than I think I would, is that recovery has grown on me. I've accepted the very popular sensibilities that I complained about on the review of it. I've even liked some of the beats a lot more, and I think that Eminem, while he is corny at times, his new style has grown on me. And I think that I have to make that addendum, because if I didn't, this would not make sense. Because there's a lot of people that like this album. There was a lot of people that like Recovery. And am I saying it's as good as everyone says it is? Yes and no. I think that this album does have a lot of strengths going for it, but it is detracted a lot by some of the negatives that I have to say about it. Case in point, the opening track, Bad Guy. Perfect example of this album, both in execution, style, and grace. If you don't know, track 1, Bad Guy, is a sequel to a song from Marshall Mathers LP1, Stan. Great idea. I think that that's an interesting idea to think about when you're writing a sequel album. Normally, sequel albums are very shoehorned in, cash grabs, and Eminem even addresses that on this track. He's very doing that self-aware thing that everyone knows that he's known for, and showcases that, hey, this is not going to be just a cash grab. I am going to make references to the first record, and I think that that's interesting. However, I don't like the fact that it's 7 minutes long. He takes 7 minutes to make a sequel to a song that's half of that's length, if I'm not mistaken. Stan's not that long of a song, and even if it is about 4 minutes long, which is a little about half, it flows much better than this. While I get that he's trying to tell a story, he's told stories better than this, and it's a sloppy execution of what could have been a really great song. I don't think it's terrible, but its positives and negatives kind of make it meet in the middle. And that follows with the skit that's a sequel to Criminal, which is cool. I actually like that. And then goes to Rhyme or Reason, which is, again, really cool execution. I love the zombie sample. I love the beat on this thing. The first really great beat and my favorite beat of the entire record, mostly because I like the song that it's sampling, but I think the sampling job is really good. I think Rick Rubin did a great job handling the production on this beat. I think Eminem, aside from the Yoda part, which really detracts from the song because it degrades the quality of the song, has some good moments. Case in point, the third verse. The third verse of that song, really great. Him addressing his father directly, and the way that it's paced, the way his flow is structured, is really good. And that's probably the pinnacle of wasted greatness, or where the greatness and the poorness come together to make something meh. And the rest of the record is littered with a lot of that, whether it's a great beat, like Legacy, or Brainless, or actually that's pretty much it for the really amazing beat lacking of Eminem style, or great Eminem, like Rap God, or Headlights, or kind of The Monster. You have points where Eminem is great, or the beats are great, and very few in between. The in-between would be stuff like Berzerk, So Far. I like the idea of So Far having this fun parody of a Joe Walsh song. I thought that that was cool. It really showcases that Eminem's having fun, which happens a lot in this record, and I think that that's good. Eminem on Recovery was a bit too serious, so it's nice to see him pull back and have a lot of fun. I feel like this is what makes the record better as well. The fact that his flow is great, his lyricism, when it's really good, it's amazing, and you can just tell he's just on point. His technical skills don't weigh down his ability to have fun in this record, and I like that. I just wish there was a bit more of a balance between of having great beats and great Eminem. Because again, when it's really good, it's really great. Like Love Game, I like Love Game. Maybe it's just because I like Kendrick a lot, and seeing him do something a little different than his normal style was really interesting, and I liked it. Or his flow on Rap God, while he has some corny lines in Rap God, he has some really great moments. Not talking about the JJ Fad reference that everyone's going crazy about, because I could give two shits less about it. Yes, it's amazing, flow-wise, but after about a listen and a half, I was like, okay, I get it. He's rapping fast. I listen to fast rappers, whatever. But I just wish there was more moments of his, like, third verse of Rap God, third verse of Rhyme or Reason, Berzerk, Headlights, which is the most sincere thing I feel like he's put out in a long time without being too serious, or even moments of Legacy. I feel like there should be more of that and less Yoda rapping, Stronger Than I Was, or Brainless, which sounds like an encore offcut. I feel like he's putting out a record that he wants to make, but that's both a good and a bad thing, because yes, he could afford to make a zombie sample, but he also, again, spit Yoda over it and sang really badly with the hook of the song. Ultimately, all in all, I think this record is okay. I think that it's better than Relapse and Recovery, but not by much. If this seemed a bit jumbled, it's because I had a lot to say, but I couldn't find a way to really organize it in a way that I liked. But hopefully my ideas got across about the record. I think when it's great, and when it's horrible, it's some of his worst work in a long time, i.e. Stronger Than I Was, or So Much Better, or Asshole. I'm not saying that any of his best work is on here, because he comes close in moments, but he also falls short. My favorite song on the record, probably Love Game, because I like Kendrick's contribution a lot, and he adds to the song a lot. Either that or Berzerk, because I like Berzerk. If you hadn't seen my review of that, I talked about it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you liked this review. Hopefully it made sense. I don't know, I have to get back into this swing of things. But, yeah, I'm gonna go. I have been Viralrak. You guys have a good day's life situation, and I'll see you another day.